protecting critical infrastructure is really hard. Why? Because the network is extremely complex. You cannot really afford or tolerate downtime. So you're not going to compromise on 95% protection. So you're missing specific technologies to protect your critical infrastructure. And also you need an academy. So there are many cybersecurity certification where nobody really focus on critical infrastructure, what they need. At OPSWAT, what we provide an entire platform. That platform enables you to go and support really complex network, to go and support air gap, support enterprise network, support OT, IIoT, and also cloud infrastructure. So, and then we have pretty much integration products. Each one of the product integrate to different parts of the platform, and by doing that, we can integrate to critical infrastructure solution. We also have purposely built technologies to protect critical infrastructure, notably CDR, content disarm and reconstruction, where we trust no file, so we regenerate the files. So it's very effective to defend against AI-borne threats and also to common threats. We have other technologies such as we identify where software is being manufactured. So if you want to understand, hey, this specific software or appliance was developed in a forbidden country, you immediately can identify that and meet your compliance mandates. On top of that, we built OPSWAT Academy. OPSWAT Academy was designed to pretty much train your IT and security professionals focusing on critical infrastructure. So it's not something that is a point product, it's something holistic. It's teaching you what is air gap, what is CDR, what is an optical firewall, what are the pretty much gaps to protect the PLC. And going through this entire academy enables you to go and pretty much provide career development to your IT while training on something that is very essential to protect your network. What we do, we use several technologies that are very deterministic to protect critical networks. Notably our CDR, content disarm and reconstruction. What we do there, we assume that all of the file flows into your networks, they are all malicious. So whether it's a known threats or unknown threats, and we regenerate the data. So whether you get a JPEG or a PowerPoint or a video file, or it doesn't matter which language, can be in Arabic, can be in Japanese, can be in English, can be in different languages. We take this file, we pretty much identify what is the file type, then we pass through the file, and then we regenerate a new file, look exactly like the original file, just without kind of the bad stuff, because we just regenerated that clean. It's very effective against AI-borne threats and other threats. We have, again, many technologies that can go all day. I'd like to also mention one more, which is our optical firewall. You know, firewalls has been a product that was designed more than 40 years ago. When you use Yahoo or FTP, when everybody went to the office. Nowadays, the networks are very distributed and the firewalls are not as effective. Most of your traffic is also encrypted, and it's very hard to turn on encryption for firewalls for all of the decryption, all of the encrypted protocols that are actually targeting your network. On top of that, firewall suffers vulnerabilities. There are more than 3,000 vulnerabilities, and sometimes it's easier to hack into your network with a firewall than without a firewall. You also have the challenge of firewall rules, right? So for that, we have an optical firewall, also called data diode, that is not a 100% replacement for a firewall, though extremely effective for critical infrastructure. So if, for example, you need to replicate a database between your enterprise network to your critical network, your air gap, you can do it with a firewall, with an optical firewall. So that's actually two technologies. We have other technologies from supply chain to multi-scanning to adaptive sandbox that we pretty much advance to protect against AI-borne threats and common threats protecting critical networks and enterprise networks. And you know, to do that, actually, you can come to our booth. We're presenting here. You can go over all of them. So in the next 2-3 years, what I see a lot of AI-borne threats. We see that a lot, actually. We are collecting data using our Meta Defender Cloud and using our threat intel team. So it's so easy to access AI for both attackers, and attackers are using that. Whether it's changing up URLs, changing up documents, changing up everything to pretty much find a hook to social engineer and then bring a file or bring a link to pretty much get your network compromised. So the trend, we see that pretty much increasing and increasing. The models actually becoming more and more and more advanced. And in order, what we're doing to do that again is the adoption of data sanitization, CDR. We also have adaptive sandbox with AI models that is very, very hard for even AI-born threats to penetrate, given the speed of the sandbox and given additional AI models that we are putting, actually multiple AI models, not just one. We also partner with every antivirus engine that you see here, like more than 30 of them, and we turn on the AI models of each one of them. So we have like a multi-AI approach to AI-born threats, also a part of our platform, and we see that. Other things that I see is increasing attack of supply chain. So whether you buy a device like a laptop, you buy, I would say, a cellular device, you buy a server. So the attackers are going to go and sometimes plant malware in that specific kind of device that will penetrate your network. And we see increase in this sort of attacks, and some of them are public. And what we do to protect that, we have devices such as a Meta Defender Drive that enables you to boot any device from a secure operating system, mount the entire kind of operating system, examine that using a pretty kind of robust technology that includes vulnerability and malware scanning, sandboxing. And then after you grab all of this data, you can pretty much rest assured that, hey, this data nothing was malicious, was found. You can also create a fingerprint on this specific one. And this is what we're doing now to prevent attacks that we assume the industry will suffer in the next 2 to 3 years. We have way more. I can go all day. So yeah, actually I just addressed that. I mean, one of them is leveraging data sanitization, also CDR, to prevent AI-born threats. I mentioned the multi-scanning. We partner with every antivirus engine here, and we turn on the AI model in each one. It pretty much is the base part of the platform, and pretty much every file flow to your organization can be scanned by more than 30 different AI models. We also have a country of origin on the file flow, so we can see if there is a binary compiled in a forbidden country, we're going to flag that. And also we have drives and additional hardware that enable you to scan anything you buy using our system and using our platform, and so we make it extremely easy for our customers to adopt these technologies.